Hi there, Jon Floorwardaholics. This is the Jon Floorward Show. I am the host of the Jon Floorward Show, and my name is Jon Floorward, unrelated. And just really great Jon Floorward ep for you today. I got some inspiration on entertainment because I went to see Ray's Reptile Zoo and met all kinds of there was some furry friends, but I don't know what the equivalent you'd say about a reptile. Smooth and ridged friends. But it wasn't all reptiles, and there was one adorable little creature in particular that caught my eye. And don't tell Ray, everybody, but I smuggled out this little friend in my pocket, and we're gonna have an animal appearance here on the Jon Floorward Show. So everybody, put your hands together in your house or wherever you're at for Duck. Come here, Duck.
Hey, what's up? I'm a duck.
This is a duck.
Hey, quack.
Quack, quack, says the duck.
Yeah.
So what's, I just want to broaden people's horizons with this segment. So why don't you tell all the humans out there what the duck experience is?
Well, ducking ain't easy because you're swimming around in a pond, and that's really good. Rainy days don't get you down, which is also nice. But let me tell you, you get these old dames coming around, and they got bags of bread, and you can't resist, and that will explode your stomach.
Carbs.
Yeah, too many carbs. It gets blown up inside of you, and it's not good. So don't be feeding bread to the ducks, please.
They can't help themselves, so all of you enablers out there who've been murdering ducks for your entire lives, it needs to come to an end. Do you have any other activist duck-related causes that you want to get the word out for?
Actually, if I could just stop you there for a minute. I just got to take care of something real quick. As you know, me and my people, we like to do selfies. We invented the selfie.
So, all right, that's you could do that at any time. There isn't does your selfie have a timestamp on it so people can match them up so that they're the actual ones?
Yes.
So you couldn't have just done one after the show was over and pretended like it was one that happened in the show?
No, you got to keep it genuine. When you're a duck, every day could be your last day. You got to YOLO, which is what the human kids say, not necessarily what duck children say.
Yeah.
But, I'm trying to connect with your viewers, so.
Is there any other parts of the general duck existence that you think people have a certain amount of ignorance about that you would like to correct? Anything else other than the bread exploding in your belly?
You know what? Sometimes we just stay around too long because you're coming to see us, you're giving us props, and then we don't know when to leave. It gets cold out. We freeze our giblets. Sometimes it gets all frozen over, and that's a bad scene.
That's one of the worst scenes I can imagine.
We understand that duck kind, we're very enticing, we're cute, you like to be around us, but please, you gotta let us migrate. It's gotta happen.
Flying V, everybody. It can't happen without you.
That was a W.
And your support for ducks. I was also just wondering, do you take offense to it when humans recreate your native duck language for a fun joke? I've got this soundboard on my phone here, and there's a button. I want to see if you can translate this duck into human language, because somehow you know how to speak English, which is pretty impressive, but not
Well,
very noteworthy or worth talking about.
I traveled with the zoo. I was with Ray's Reptile Zoo. You pick it up.
So you mostly learned English from Ray?
Yeah, and TV.
TV. So here, let's translate. Oh, no, that was a scream.
No, that's filthy. That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
It kind of sounds like a frog.
You're gonna insult me
I'm
after
sorry.
inviting me into your home.
This is, not only is this...
Play me that filth, and then you say it sounds like a frog.
I apologize, Duck. We're still getting to know each other, and I don't know all the ins and outs of
That's okay.
duckydom.
That's okay. I forgive you. Probably most of your exposure would be like your Donalds and your Daffies, and they're not necessarily a good representation because they didn't come up from the small ponds.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Born with silver
don't
spoons
even get
in their
me
mouths.
started. They never even been to a pond. They don't know.
Well, Duck, we're getting a little heavy here. This is
True.
not only supposed to be informative; it's a comedy program.
Okay.
So, do you like jokes?
I love jokes. Love to laugh.
Well, you're in luck, Duck, because I have 10,000 jokes, toasts, and stories, and I'm gonna see if there's any duck jokes in here.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
This is unprecedented. I'm gonna look at the index in the back instead of the table of contents in the front.
You are wild.
Do you want to do some duck freestyles while I'm finding something?
Yeah, I could lay down a few tracks for you. I'm just a duck. I ain't giving up. But I'm swimming around the pond all day. Love the rain. I don't think it's a pain. Don't push my feathers the wrong way, 'cause they'll fall out. Don't put them in your hair. They're dirty. They're dirty. 'Cause I'm a dirty duck. Peace.
That was pretty incredible, Duck.
Thank you.
Quack,
quack.
There doesn't seem to be any mention of ducks. It goes from Dumas, Alexander, to Dumb, to
No.
Duncan, Isadora.
What
Let's
about like
try-
a bird?
Well, okay.
Bird.
Let's see if there's bird. We've got
Bird.
bargaining. We've got books. Bill, bigoted. Bigamy. No,
bills. I
no
got
birds.
a bill.
Okay, all right.
Bills.
So do you want 2306 or 2765?
2765.
All
These
right.
jokes get better as the book goes on.
2765.
That's right.
Do you have another freestyle for us?
Ooh, that last one was stretching it. Back in my day with little Ray, he brought me up from the bottom. Now I'm here. But back to the floor on the Floorward show. Peace out. I miss you, Ray. I'll come back to visit.
Another stellar performance from a duck.
Quack, quack.
So, joke number 2765, supposed to be Bill related. This is from Love, Courtship, and Marriage. Okay, this is a he and a she. Are you a lady duck?
Yeah, I'm a girl duck.
You can't really tell.
No, you can't.
All right.
I got eyelashes.
You do she's, and I'll do the he.
Okay.
So you get the setup and the punch. I'm just the middleman, okay? You see it? Right here?
Okay. I can also read English. Well, dear, I've been acting on your advice. I put $100 in the bank this month.
Fine. It isn't so hard, is it?
No, I simply tore up all the bills.
So, I don't understand what it means. Exactly. Let's try it again with gender swap reverses. Let's get some angry, controversial hashtags going. I'll be she and you be he.
You be a girl duck and I'll be a boy man.
That way we can both better understand each other's experiences. Walk a few sentences in someone else's joke shoes.
Waddle a few in my webs.
Waddle a few interwebs.
Right.
And now she's on my show, so she's a celeb.
Oh, damn.
Well, dear, I've been acting on your advice. I put $100 in the bank this month.
Fine. It isn't so hard, is it?
No, I simply tore up all the bills, and hence had enough leftover money to set some aside for the vacation fund. But unfortunately, we're going to be evicted from our home. A dark twist on an otherwise hilarious joke here on the Jon Floorward Show.
That was good.
Speaking of dark turns and hilarious jokes, we've got a couple of shows coming up for you, Jon Floorward, No Jokes Barred fans. I was supposed to have it on a piece of paper right in front of me. Do you have another freestyle while I go and grab my thing?
You're pushing it now. You invite me into your home. You make me take over your show. The next thing you know, I'll be the #1 star. Quack, quack.
Nice. Record label executives, take note. But we've also people that should take note from all you people looking for people to put out comedy CDs for people to buy. You can come see some CD quality, like way more than an MP3 quality comedy.
Wow.
At the R Bar this Saturday, March 19th, 2016. We've got Mark Splood, Arif Hussein, James Hovey, Mark Harnett, The Canoe, Travis Boyce, Shane Ogden, and Brian Godso. It's a stellar... What do you think about that lineup?
Well, I'm going to say right now, seems to be a little human heavy, but, can't fault you for that. I think it sounds really good. Myself, I am only about 3 years old, I think, so I don't know that I'm going to be allowed. I really hope I am. Perhaps you could just, put me in your pocket.
Well, I would love to have a stronger duck representation on the No Jokes Barred shows. Which maybe we've got an open spot on April Fool's Day.
Oh.
It's no joke. It's actually No Jokes Barred. We've got the Reverend Brian Giles, international comedy superstar, coming up. We've got the Velvet Monkey, and for the first time, also the other guy was the first time, but for the first time at O'Leary's, Ryan O'Neill, and probably me, and maybe somebody else, maybe a duck.
Maybe, you never know.
Do you have 15 minutes of duck material / freestyles?
I could just get up and just tell my life, my duck life.
Okay, you're the host then, and well, yeah, that'll be good. But that about wraps it up for the Jon Floorward Show, featuring my friend here at Duck.
What's up?
Do you have any closing quacks or words?
Just a quack quack. Shout out to my friends over at Ray's. I'll be back to see you. Very excited for the Jon Floorward experience. Thanks for having me on the Floorward Show. Check out the R Bar. Check out O'Leary's. You will not be disappointed.
Quack, quack,
Quack,
she
quack.
ain't whack. Peace.
Oh, that's a good one.
The end. Do you want to get back in my pocket?